The West LRT is in the final stages of design. Officials are updating the concept plan, and the whole thing goes to a public hearing March 21st. So now is a good time to look at the details. Today we're looking at the land requirements. To build this LRT, Edmonton is planning to buy and demolish about 11 private homes and roughly 20 businesses. That's including the well-known Western Cycle on Stony Plain Road and 124th Street. Also the United Way building on Stony Plain Road and 151 Street, and 2 entire block faces of small shops along the strip. That's a minimum. They'll need to acquire and demolish a lot more if council opts for grade separation at Stony Plain Road and 159 Street. With that interchange, you're looking at losing an entire line of businesses to the west, roughly from the walk-up apartments and Apache Seats, all the way down south to the Italian restaurant, Starbucks, London Drugs, and the bank. In return, Edmonton gets a new train and hopefully some new high-density development all along the line. We talked to some business owners to hear their perspective.
We just did renovations, add physiotherapy to our practice here, and if I move before the city comes and tells us, do we get reimbursed? Do we get compensated for that? Because everybody says you're supposed to get, the city's supposed to compensate you for moving, right? So, I'm happy here, I'm successful here, why should I move if I don't have to? Let's say we move and then the budget comes out and they say, oh, it's canceled, it's not gonna happen anymore, then what do? You regret moving and relocating and the cost of relocating, and yet I never wanted to begin with, right? I think LRT is fantastic. I think do it right. Do it on 87th Ave with a bridge to the university. Do 107th Ave. Do it underground or above ground. We want to be a world-class city. We have to do it. I think they're rushing it through. I think this form of LRT is not much better than a long bus. And I see the pros of it, but I've grown up my entire life in Edmonton. We got rid of the trolley down this street. I just don't know how that's better for long-term growth of the city. They're going to look at this thing in about 10 to 15 years and tear it all down and do it the right way.